Today's presentation is about a famous black American sportsman who inspired many people. This legendary man is called Mohammed Ali. His original name was Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. Was born on January 17, 1942 in Louisville, Kentucky. The older of two boys, he was named after his father, Cassius Marcellus Clay Sr., who was named after the 19th century abolitionist and politician of the same name. His father painted billboards and signs, and his mother, Odessa, was a household domestic. He is a descendant of pre-Civil War era American slaves in the American South, with Irish and English ancestry. Clay was first directed toward boxing by Louisville police officer and boxing coach Joe E. Martin, who encountered the 12-year-old boy over a thief taking his bicycle. He told the officer he was going to fight the thief. The officer told him he better learn how to box first. For the last 4 years of Clay's amateur career, he was trained by a legendary boxing cutman whose name is Chuck Bodak. In 1960, he got a gold medal in Roma Olympics Games, but he threw his medal to the river because he was racially abused. Since turning to pro, in 1964, he became a world heavyweight champion and could keep his position as a champion 19 times. His boxing style was called float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, because his boxing was very fast.
People to move in the neighborhoods, but clean their own neighborhoods. And another thing, when you say integration, it comes under intermarriage too, right? All
right,
being together.
Right, sure.
And I'm sure no intelligent white person watching this show, or no intelligent white man in his or her right white mind want black boys and black girls marrying their white sons and daughters, and in return introducing their grandchildren as half-brown, kinky-haired black people.
I wouldn't object to that.
Well, you wouldn't, but a lot of them would.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people know. This is the point.
What I'm trying to say is this. And you don't have it. You say you don't, but you don't have it. You really ain't gonna have it. You're on the show, and you got to say that. But
that's not true.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I don't think I'm any different from you. You see.
Yeah, we much different.
I mean, I think society's made us different.
You know we're different. We're all together.
But society's made us different.
No, not society. God made us different.
No, we're just human beings. He made all of us.
We all listen. Bluebirds fly with bluebirds. Red birds want to be with red birds. Listen. Tell me when I'm wrong. Pigeons want to be with pigeons.
But
Tell me when I'm wrong. We should have. More, they don't have intelligence, but yet they stay together. We should have more intelligence than them, right? Buzzards are with buzzards. Buzzards are with buzzards. Bluebirds are with bluebirds. They all are birds, but they got different cultures. The eagles like to hang out in the mountains. The buzzard like to fly around the desert.
Well,
the bluebird like to fly around the trees and the grass.
There'd be certain problems a buzzard mating with a sparrow, wouldn't there?
What?
There'd be certain.
Right. And we have the problems too.
No,
I don't see no black and white couples in England or America walking around proud, holding their children.
That's because society
and going out.
That's society's fault. I mean, we've got to educate people around.
Well, life is too short for me to be raised catching hell for something like that. I'd rather go and be my own. I have a beautiful daughter, beautiful wife. They look like me. We're all happy, and I don't have no trouble. I ain't got no trouble. I ain't that much in love with no woman to go through all that hell. Ain't no one woman that good. You understand?
I understand. Yeah, I do understand. I understand. I think it's sad that
it ain't sad because I want my child to look like me. Every intelligent person wants his child to look like him. I'm sad because I want to blot out my race and lose my beautiful identity. Chinese love Chinese. They love the little slanted-eyed, pretty brown-skinned babies. Pakistanis love their culture. Jewish people love their culture. A lot of Catholics, they want to marry a number of Catholics. They want the religion to stay the same. Who want to spot up yourself and kill your race? You're a hater of your people if you don't want to stay who you are. You shame what God made you. God didn't make no mistake when he made us all like we were.
I think that's a philosophy of despair.
Despair?
I really do.
It ain't no despair.
Number
one, can't no woman. Let me tell you something. I want to tell you. Listen, no woman on this whole earth, not even a black woman in Muslim countries, can please me and cook for me and socialize and talk to me like my American black woman. No woman, and last is a white woman, can really identify with me and my feelings and the way I act and the way I talk. And you can't take no Chinese man and give him no Puerto Rican woman and hollering about we're in love and you emotionally in love and physically, but really they're not happy because she's going to hear some Puerto Rican music, he's going to hear some Chinese music, and they're going to be clashing all the time. It's just nature. You can do what you want, but it's nature to want to be with your own. I want to be with my own. I love my people. That's all. I don't hate no.
Ali spoke out against war in Vietnam, refusing to join the army during the war. The government prosecuted him for draft dodging, and the boxing commission took away his license. He was inactive for 3.5 years, during what should have been the peak of his career. Ali explained the reason to oppose the war for a generation of young Americans. Ali's examples inspired Martin Luther King Jr. to voice his own opposition to the war for the first time.
Since he joined my gym, I noticed how much different Muhammad Ali than the others. He was so stubborn, but he had a good physical body and great determination. He always applied his 100% effort even without any complaining. Since the moment I saw him, I knew that he will accomplish something great, and it's time to be right. I'm proud of him.
When Ali refused to participate in the war, he influenced many other people, including Martin Luther King Jr., who was encouraged to make a speech against the way too. Ali is not just a boxer, he's a person that wants to demolish racism in the world. In 1975, Ali says he threw his gold medal in the Ohio River after not being served as a whites-only restaurant. Finally, it isn't just racism that he's trying to get rid of. He is trying to bring peace and prosperity to the world.
Ali explained the reason to oppose the war for a generation of young Americans. Ali's examples inspired Martin Luther King Jr. to voice his own opposition to the war for the first time.